that happens. It's a really power-packed device, 9.7-inch display, 1024 by 768. It's got stereo speakers powered by Beats Audio, which is created by people who make music. So really an uncompromising visual, multimedia, sound experience on the touchpad. And this runs the WebOS. So there are a couple of points about WebOS that make it really unique here. One of them is the multitasking. So you can see that each one of these is applications, and this is as easy, just swiping back and forth, natural gestures of moving from one application to the other. And when you're done with an activity, you can just flick it away. So I'm done with playing this game, I can remove it, and now it's gone. So really efficient use of the workspace, really natural gestures to move from application to application, and that sets apart the WebOS on the touchpad. The other concept in the WebOS is a thing called synergy. Today, if you look at your own lives, we have all of our information distributed in various web services, the Yahoo, the Facebook, the Google, what have you. What touchpad does, or what WebOS does, is it pulls data from all those sources and always keeps your devices up to date. So like you see on the Photos application here, I have these photos in my local touchpad. I have the photos on my Facebook, my photo bucket, but I don't have to go anywhere. All these photos have been pulled into my touchpad, and I can go album to album, or I can go inside an album and search for all the photos. So really simple user interface, really powerful interface to get all of my photos in one place. Now let's say I'm searching for this photograph that I took on a street of Spain. I can jump right into it without having to go search 5 different applications or go log on a browser and things like that. My Photos application does it. And when I'm in the Photos application, you see this little taskbar comes up. I can play it as a screen show, I can forward it, I can share it, I can print it. I don't have a printer set up today, but I can print it on a HP printer. And I can... Sorry?
I was waiting for that.
And I can have a conversation. So it's fully integrated with the Facebook comments. I mean, today we post pictures on Facebook, not just to share, but to have a conversation about them. So once you are in a photograph, no reason you shouldn't be able to converse right from here without having to go elsewhere. So you can have the conversation with the photos. It's a really rich application. The another application where we have really used the full power of the workspace is the email application. We feel that a lot of us will be working on email and spending a lot of time on email on this device. So we took extreme, we kind of reimagined the entire application for a bigger display. On the left, again, all the sources of my email, my personal email, my work email. It's really easy to switch back and forth from one to the other. In here, the familiar view of my inbox or whatever folder I'm in. And here I have my actual email. You can see in this email that I don't see the entire email, and I would really like to focus on it. So all I do is I tap on this handle and it becomes a full screen email. And just as easily, once I'm done with this, I can zoom all the way out to this view. Or when you're really cranking on email, this is the familiar view for all of us. On the left, you have the pane that goes email to email, and on the right, you have the preview. And all of these panes are fully active. I can forward this email, I can reply to this email. I don't have to go in a certain view to do things. Now, when I'm in one thing that you might have noticed is I have multiple open emails, and I can go back and forth between them. I can go back to my inbox. This is really unique among all the mobile OSs, including the best-in-class email OSs, right? The ability to have a desktop-style email behavior, multiple open emails. I can go to inbox. I can go to my email that I was working on. without having to jump to a drafts folder and stuff is really powerful and possible on the WebOS. And more so, my entire email work or email world is moving as a stack. So really great way to organize and visualize your workspace. Now let's imagine that we've done this automatically, but we have also given you flexibility. This email is really important. I don't want to lose it in a card stack. Think of it again as your desk. An important piece of paper doesn't go on a stack. It gets its own place on the desktop. Well, here, this important email got its own spot. The rest of the emails are on the stack. And when I'm done with it, I can get rid of it. So really extremely powerful multitasking, extremely productive behavior. And it is flexible enough that you don't have to work the way the OS constrains you. You can design the OS behavior to your liking.
Can you demonstrate video?
So let me go to, let's see how the Wi-Fi is. So this is a full browser, HTML5 and Flash.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so once it loads up fully. So this is a really rich page, that full desktop style browsing. And this is the Flash content, and it can play inline Flash content, so very powerful browser. So I can, and the other thing about the multitasking is just, you can come back to where you had left, right? I mean, I can turn this thing off, and when I turn it back on, I'm back to exactly where I was. All my applications are there, all my work is there, and I can go switch to somewhere else. Another concept that is extremely powerful in the WebOS is the notifications. We call them notifications for a reason. They are not called interruptions. When you are doing something like I was reading this web page or I was watching this video, my email notifications came on. But I could choose to ignore them, or I could take care of them right here. Moreover, extremely powerful, I can actually triage my notifications from here. So if I find something not very important, I can get rid of it. Find something important, jump to it, and then, or you can choose to ignore it. So again, just like how you want to work, your notifications are coming in, it's your choice.